When it comes to saving money on groceries, hi, I'm the Frugal Cyborg MR3. In this part of the channel, we talk about frugal living, saving money, and budgeting. So if you like this kind of content, then like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share these videos. Okay, when it comes to saving money on groceries, I took advice from my pastor. Like, this was back in 2014, 15, or 16. And I had less than $100 in my savings account. Okay, and my goal was to try to save at least 3 months of my income at that time. So I started to I asked my pastor because he has 5 kids. He was an independent contractor, and he had 5 kids, or he has 5 kids at the time. I don't know if he has any more, but he had minimum income. And I think I don't know if he was going to school at the time, but he had a lot on his plate at that time. So I started to take part of his financial advice, which was on groceries. He said that his family had everything they needed, not everything they wanted. So I started to do that too, because I want to save money, because emergencies always happen. So I started applying it to my food. And I'm going to list some of the foods I ate at the time to save money. I think I was putting away $100 a month, or even more than that, maybe $150, maybe $200. I was trying to build that bad boy up in my savings account. So what I ate was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Today, I'm going to list the foods that are still good, that are still cheap, frugal meals today. I ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Then I ate rice and beans. I ate oatmeal, the ones that come in the can. You could get a lot out of those meals. Plus I added walnuts to that, and some apple slices from time to time, and some cinnamon, just like they do at McDonald's. Plus, I ate like ground beef. I added ground beef into my beans. Then I added ground beef to my potatoes. I grabbed those bags of potatoes. Then I made French toast. Then I ate grilled cheese, which is a simple meal, which I want to make a video on because a lot of people still don't know how. Those are really frugal meals. Then I bought those big boxes of ramen noodles. And you can buy these at Sam's Club, or even at a grocery store, even Walmart. Sometimes they come in like 24 packs, but they're still cheap. Then I ate cereal. At the time it was Cheerios, but today I'll probably grab the flavored Cheerios at Safeway. And these are just some of the meals I ate. I didn't have everything I wanted. Even those El Monterey frozen burritos or chimichangas, I would put some of those in a pan, add a little bit of oil, cook it, flip it over, and still tastes good. So nowadays, more meals I would have are like the cheese quesadillas. Just add some half tortillas and throw in some cheese in there. Melt it, almost like a grilled cheese. But these are frugal meals that you could eat and still save money. You might not have everything you want, but if you're trying to save money, then you'll do anything. That's what I was thinking at that time, that I'm going to do whatever it takes to save. My goal at the time was 3 months of living expenses. So guys, we got to do what it takes, because emergencies will happen. We got to be prepared for emergencies. That's why once I started building it up, I started calling my account. I went to the bank and changed the name and put emergency funds on it at that time. And I still have it to this day. So guys, we got to build up our emergency funds. And it starts with the groceries, because the groceries is one of the biggest parts after our rent and we just gotta cut costs. If you're a family, you could probably make some adjustments to what I just said, but if you're a single person, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just about cutting costs and maximizing your savings. Maybe staying home more. Even water, some people say they need to drink filtered water or like the bottled water. If your water is not good where you live, then you could buy one of those pitchers of Brita at Walmart or on Amazon. Or even those water bottle filters. I have one of those on my recent videos back on my catalog. But there are ways you can get your water filter if you don't have good enough water. But if you have good water, you can just drink it straight from the faucet. That's a good way to save money. Maybe not eat out as much. Cut back on your eating out. Maybe take your lunch to work. Even these frugal meals. Maybe have a couple of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Maybe a fruit, banana. Something that's not really expensive. Maybe you could buy some big old bags of chips from Sam's Club and just put it in a sandwich bag. I used to do that all the time at work when I worked at a place called Safeway. And I would throw in my soda into, like a couple of sodas into my bag and take it to work. But if you're trying to save money, you'll do whatever it takes. And that's what I wanted to do. So, guys, the biggest, just keep cutting back, seeing what you can cut. Maybe turn off your electricity. But those are all tiny things. I mean, they seem tiny right now, but they're going to add up. Even the groceries. Imagine how much your groceries be cut down. You don't have to eat steak and all these proteins for a while. I'm not saying forever. This is only for a season. This is going to pass. Then you'll be eating regular meals again. That's what I am doing today. I eat regular meals. So it only was for a season until I got my goal. Until I made some goals. Financial goals. I was a weightlifter. I'm still a weightlifter, but I was still a weightlifter back then. But it was about getting my financial goals at the time. Not my weight goals. Nowadays, I'm lifting heavier. So I need more protein. But back then, when I only had less than $100 in my savings account, I did what it took. So, guys, we got to all do what it takes to save as much money as we can. Now, I have 6 months of my income. Then I have a bill account saved. And I have 1 month in my budget buffer. So I did that because I had to cut a lot of things out. And I ate the foods that I told you about, which weren't the best, but it was enough until I got my goal. So do whatever it takes, guys. I hope you all get your financial goals. I'm the Frugal Cyborg MR3. Like this video if it helped you. Leave a comment. And everybody, have an awesome Frugal Friday. Stay awesome.